All right, y'all, we are live on this beautiful Friday afternoon. Bitcoin's getting some volatility. Blessings to everybody in the name of Jesus, Yeshua the Messiah. Even if you are not religious, I still pray that you and your family are super blessed. Shout out to everybody in the chat right now. Shout out to Crypto Kyle. Shout out to Crypto Incognito. Shout out to Preparing for War. Shout out to Infinite Wisdom. Shout out to Infinite Wisdom again. 105 people in the chat. FOMO into the like button, baby. As Bitcoin is getting an epic pump it and dump it little move right here, guys. What the heck is going on with Bitcoin now? We're going to be talking about it, guys. I'm in the short. I am also in the long trade as well. As Bitcoin is battling it out, baby. To see what's going to happen. Are we going to dump? Are we going to pump? Are we going to go for those highs at $38,000? Or are we going to dump down to the underworld, the netherworld, where potentially Bitcoin is going to take these lows from yesterday? We're going to be discussing, guys. We're going to be talking about it in the video, in the stream. Make sure to like the stream. Call your mom, call your dad, call your friends. Call everybody. Say, come like Jason Casper's live stream, guys, because if we can get 1,000 likes during the stream, we are going to be giving away something very juicy and special today. All right. Shout out to Bully Barry. He says, all right, y'all. How much does market maker front run the level like this big ass green candle front run the 618? Well, here's the thing, man. The reason why we front ran the 618 is because of this. All right. CDW right here. CDW 36,928. You know, man, that was crazy. But also, you could say CDW this as well, right? So there are technical reasons as to why we got the rejection right from that level. Okay, there are technical reasons. Shout out to First Coast Crypto. FOMO into the like. Shout out to Low Key Singularity, the power of the schlong, baby. All right. All in crypto feels the dump. Well, if we dump, man, this is gonna be an epic stream. But I'm hoping we pump, guys. I was hoping for a Friday pump to take those highs. All right, let's see what's going on. All right, is schlonging really the best hedge? I don't know. You tell me. I've got a trade open here, a long trade. Worst case scenario, I made $4,000 on the trade. I've got myself also a short trade open. Worst case scenario, this short trade will be stopped out. And I made $3,800, okay? So worst case scenario, both trades get stopped out, and I made myself $8K, right? Almost $8K. Worst case scenario, that's what happens. Best case scenario is, let's say the top is in and we go down to $12K. Well, my long gets stopped out in a $4,000 profit, and the short just keeps on going, baby. Or let's say we pump, right? Well, then guess what? The short gets stopped out, the long keeps on going, baby. So yeah, it's the best hedge, but you can't long and short at the same time. You can't just say, I'm going to long and short both right here. Right now, right here. No. Can't do that. Might as well be a no trade. You got to just long the bottom and short the top, right? You just got to short the top. And you just got to long the bottom. Could it get more easy than that? Of course, I'm joking, guys. It's not that easy, but you can do it. Shout out to Mexican Hasselhoff. He says, my favorite Huiga. Shout out to Caster Nets. Hit the like button, baby. All right, here we go. Crap, I guess my music's not on. There we go. Music in the house. This is going to be epic, guys, as Bitcoin is gearing up for the move of the week. Just like good old Grandpa said, all you got to do is buy low and sell high, son. You get into investing. It's so dang easy. Even you can do it, son. All you got to do. He gives that glasses look. All you gotta do, son, is buy low and sell high. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Andrew. Shout out to J-Boy Bullish. Shout out to Infinite Wisdom. Man, shout out to the treadmill. Keeping me nice and fit. Alright, man. Well, I'll tell you guys. I will tell you. Shout out to Creekside Patriot. He's doing the scalping course right now. Alright, we are going to be setting some alerts here on the Bitcoin price. Alright, hang on. I do want to know if the Bitcoin price comes back down to these lows. right here. Right here, we do want to know this. And we also want to know if the Bitcoin price comes back toward this high. We also want to know that. All right. And now, what we're going to do is we're going to do a blank chart. All right. Do a blank chart. We're going to take a look at this Bitcoin price action. We're going to assess the situation like normal humans, guys. All right. So here's the truth of the matter. The truth of the matter is that the Bitcoin price is back inside the value area right here, all right? The fair value zone. It is not good if we don't close the daily candle above the green box, right? If we close the candle above the green box, we're probably going to float up and take these highs for sure, right? If we close the candle below, oh crap, wrong screen. Dang it, Jason, what the heck is wrong with you? All right, look at this. Here we go. Bitcoin is still trading in the fair value zone. If we close the daily candle above the green box, we're probably going to float up and take the highs. All right. If we close the daily candle below the green box, this is not the best looking thing in the world. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. This low that we put in yesterday, right, was from the Fibonacci Golden Pocket 786 zone, which means if this is our low and our high and this is our higher low, and we're looking for a higher high, this must hold. This must hold. If this don't hold, it becomes much more probable that we make our way down to the low of the range at around $33,000. That's why the poll in the chat right now is, what's Bitcoin going to see first? 38K? Are we going to go for the highs? Or are we going to get rejected down to the lows? All right, now all things considered here, it's a little bit difficult to read the charts right now because we do in fact here, let me go ahead and let's rename this 00000 so it shows up on the right chart. All right, now we're going to head on over and open it up on another screen here. All right, let's head on yonder. Bam. All right, so when we look objectively at the chart, okay, we cannot deny the fact that yes, as the price is getting higher, the money flow, the momentum waves are getting lower over time, giving us the upside down, Sam Bankman-Fried, bearish man boob pattern, okay? According to the New England Journal of Medicine, the technical term for this pattern is called a bearish divergence, all right? We are clearly seeing Sam Bankman-Fried show his true nature on this chart, okay? That is bearish. Historically, whenever we see this, it leads to a 20% drop to the downside, right? The last time we saw this happen was right up here. Right up here. That was the last time we saw this pattern play out, right up here, guys. And look at the drop. Bam-o. Wham kabam. 25% move to the downside. Time before that, let's see. What did it do? Bam, bam, kajam, boom, boom. 20% move to the downside. All right, time before that, what does she do? Time before that, 24% move to the downside. Sheesh. All right, time before that, FTX goes down. What happened? Boom. 27% move to the downside. So historically speaking, guys, what we're seeing on the chart right now gives us a big move to the downside. However, you'll notice it takes some time for these patterns to play out. Look at this. We had the upside down Sam Bankman-Fried bearish man boo pattern forming in this zone, but then we got a big old pumperoni and queso, and then we came back down. Okay, let's take a look. We're going to zoom in right now on this chart here. Boom. All right, look. We had the Sam Bankman-Fried bearish pattern playing out just like we do now, but then we got that last big fake out, and that's where the top came in, all right? That's where the top came in. So, in my opinion, because we are once again at a critical area of resistance, it might not be that easy, right? It might not be that easy to catch that exact top, but one thing we know for certain is that the chart is saying the top, if not now, is very soon. And when I say the top, I mean the top of this higher high that we're making in this big uptrend where we're expecting at least a 20% drop to the downside. But we have to also understand two things. Number one, these highs look horrible, all right? It's very, very rare and unorthodox and not even kosher, I would say, to put a double top in like this that doesn't get visited again, all right? Why? Because there's liquidity here. There's lots of liquidity here. People stop losses above here, stop losses above here, all right, if I was a whale and I wanted to sell Bitcoin, let's say I wanted to short Bitcoin down to zero. Zero! All right, and I was a whale with my whale tail like this and my spout of water shooting it all out. All right, my whale eye right here and my big whale smile. All right, if I wanted to sell Bitcoin down to zero, I need a lot of people buying Bitcoin. What better way to get people buying Bitcoin than to take these highs, because all these short stop losses are going to be buy orders in the book, and you're probably going to have people FOMOing along here. Meanwhile, the whales can fill up a whole bunch of Bitcoin and then drop the price. Why are we expecting the whales to drop the price if we come back up to this high again? Well, very similar to what happened back in the day down yonder a long time ago right here. Okay, we saw this entire little chunk of price action right here. What do we see? Money flow, momentum waves coming down as the price was getting higher over time, once again giving us what the New England Medical Journal calls a bearish divergence. All right, we were seeing it over here. Sam Bankman-Fried unabashedly walking around shirtless with the red pepperoni nipples. But what happened? What happened? Bam! A massive pump to the upside. And this is where those whales could really then give us the real pullback, right? So we might see something similar happen. Because, let's be honest, guys, those highs, very, very ugly. Just like these highs, right? We had these highs here, very, very ugly, looking to get taken out. Looking to get taken out. And so we've got a very similar thing happening on the chart. We've got the ugly highs looking to get taken out. But at the same time, we have to also understand that we have extremely ugly lows. All right? We've got ugly highs. We've got ugly lows as well. Because when we take a look at all of this that's been printing on the chart, there is lots, and when I say lots, I mean lots of stop losses that could get hunted here, which could lead to a cascade effect. Boom, 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 bam, 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 down the stairs. And not only would we go down the stairs, guys, but even more so. All right? Even more so. Even more so. All right? This candle right here that we made on the daily, this last big move to the upside, this could get filled very quickly. And we could see a move very quickly down to 30K. Now, if we get that move down to 30K, and we take our good old measuring tool, that actually is going to be around a 20% move to the downside, right? So the 4-hour Sam Bankman bearish free pattern, if we do have that thing play out and we come down to 30K, that's a 21% move to the downside. And so it's not out of the question. Also, when we take a look, and we see, what is 30K? 30K is none other than a massive support resistance flip. 30K is a level that's been respected since January 2021, the summer of 2021. It was consolidation in 2022. It was resistance in 2023. So if we're actually going to continue with the giant bear market rally and get sucked up to 47, 48, 59, 67, $100 billion, $1,000 Bitcoin, a pullback to 28.5 to 30K, that, in my opinion, is what we need to look for to make this a healthy move. All right, to make it a healthy move, we look for that pullback to around, $28,000, $30,000 support resistance flip when we take a look at all the volume that's traded here. All right, let's quickly remove some of these brush tools that we have on the chart. All right, let's remove the brush tools. And all that we'll hide these things. Look at this, guys. All right, let's take a look at all the volume, bull market and bear market combined volume. Bam. We can see that we have come back inside this fair value zone. If we are going to establish that what used to be resistance is now support, we would look for that 20% pullback, and then we could get the move to 47 or maybe even higher to end out this bear market rally. All right, and again, we have much confluence with the Fibonacci levels. Look at that. Look at that. All right, we've got our two sisters right up there, right? We have the 618 Fibonacci level, the 6 Juanita, our high school crush. What happened whenever we tried to ask her out? Rejection. All right, she gave us the hand, she gave us the face, she gave us the hand. Rejection. Your boy Jay Casper thought I was in good graces with this delectable female. Turns out, no, in the friend zone. And then we have her older sister, the 786ia, definitely will reject us because the truth is she's not even into dudes. So when you ask her out, she says, no. Bam, baby. Right at the top of the range, we get to move back down. Okay? So this is potentially what we could be looking at here. Now, something else that we need to keep in mind, and I made a video a little bit about this morning because I have just sold some spot Bitcoin. All right, the reason I've sold some spot Bitcoin this morning, guys, is because, look, as the market cycles tend to go, leading up before the halving, we do tend to get a big pullback. And I have been buying Bitcoin. I bought Bitcoin aggressively in this area on spot. And I have been trading and accumulating Bitcoin since this area. And this entire time, I have not sold any of my Bitcoin holdings. But now that we are coming up to the 382, which is a very important support resistance flip, all right, and we're starting to see some bearish signs, I am taking some profits because if we get a move back down to here and start to get a bounce, I can buy back in. Or let's say we don't get that, right? Let's say we do something like this. In that case, I don't want to leave all those profits on the table, guys. I don't, okay? So I would just say that now's the time to be a little bit cautious to the long side, because the last time we saw this pattern on the chart, it gave us a 20% move to the downside. The time before that, 20% move to the downside. The time before that, 20% move to the downside. The time before that, 20% move to the downside. All right? Let's not forget, we also saw that pattern right here, okay? So yeah, I'm a little bit cautious. I'm still long, still holding strong, because I do think there's a chance we could still pump. I'm hoping for a pumpy weekend. I was hoping for a pumpy Friday, guys. Let's get it. You know, I've got 4.5 Bitcoin on this long trade right now, baby. And I'm trying to hit my take profits at a new high up here at about $38,700 in case we have a replay of what happened over here back in the summer, where basically, where was it? No, not the summer, but like in March, where we topped out. Things were bearish. People didn't know if we were bearish or bullish. But then we got that bam, and then we came down from there, right? Right? So I'm actually kind of looking and hoping for a scenario like this to play out, where we just get one more big liquidity grab to the upside, and then we start to get our real pullback, a healthy pullback, hopefully to around $30,000, where then, honestly, I will be looking for a juicy swing long trade. Yeah, look, this gave us a 20% pullback, guys, when we got that upside down Sam Bankman-Fried bearish man move pattern. And also, you know, I just can't help but see how beautiful it is right now, measuring from our current place to the low. That 20-ish% pullback right to the support resistance flip. Shout out to everybody in the chat right now. All right, is Bitcoin going to hold? What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat, guys. What do you think? All right. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Is it true that Ben Shapiro is your hero? Nah. Nah, not at all. Shout out to JDJP. Yo, Jay, can you do a comparison between Fu Manchu and Market Cipher B to clear up confusions? Man, I've done comparisons before, bro. Basically, the momentum waves are the same, but the money flow's different, alright? That's all you need to know. How do you use Bybit in the US? I don't. Flying blind bum. I do not, man. Alright. Shout out to Crypto Coons in the chat. Shout out to Market Riders. He says LFG. Shout out to Ajaz Ali. Do market makers use these usual exchanges to open positions? I don't know, man. I ain't no market maker. I don't know, man. Look, for me, in my mind, in my book, the market makers, like, you know, obviously market makers are a thing, but I don't worry about what they do. I do what I do. They do what they do. Shout out to Hala. Scalping course is awesome. Thanks again for making it easy, man. I'm so glad people are finding value in the scalping mini course. Shout out to the fish, 6 Juanita baby. Shout out to Polar Bear Man, maybe 37,600. Yeah, so here's something else, Polar Bear Man, also that we do need to be aware of, I would say, is, yeah, 37,600, the Golden Pocket 786 zone, as we see right there, okay? Yeah, that is also something that we need to be aware of. Because this is going to be local resistance, but here's the thing. If we start to come up here, guys, especially after this wick, I'll be honest with you. I think we're going to go for the highs. If we're coming back up to this area, I think we're going to go for the highs. All right, let's take a look at Market Cipher B on some of the medium-term time frames now. We've done our high-term time frame analysis. We've talked about Sam Bankman-Fried's crooked man breasts. We've talked about my high school crush who rejected me, her older sister who was actually a dude in drag. We've talked about how Janet Yellen bought the 6-second abs and was able to tone her midsection while keeping her face fat, and it only took 6 seconds. We've talked about how spicy this price action is, spicier than a whole bunch of jalapeno peppers. And we also talked about how this price action makes me more excited than the time me and Carl from the Moon went to McDonald's in his Maserati. But we haven't talked about the 12-minute time frame, which is one of my favorite time frames for day trading. Okay, now here's why I think we could go for the high. All right, hear me out. Hear me out here, guys. All right. I think we could go for the high because we got the CDW, right? With some pretty dang bearish dips. Wow, extremely bearish dips. Even money flow is getting lower. But look at the 12-minute money flow now, starting to get higher. Typically, when you get a CDW like this, and then we kind of get stuck around the VWAP, it means we're going to go for another push. Just one more push. All right? One more push. And also, when we go to like the 1 hour time frame, right? Look at how beautiful. Look at how beautiful, if we get another push, the divergences could be. You guys see what I'm saying here? Just another good old divergence if we take that high again. All right. I think people got a little bit too bearish, a little bit too quickly here. I think we could very easily go for that high. And so, you know, ever since yesterday when we got that bounce from the daily, I've seen a few bullish things. All right. So yesterday, you guys remember, we bounced from the daily. We sang the pump song. I was convicted that the bounce was going to be legitimate, right? So we go down to a lower time frame, and what do we see after we got that bounce? First of all, if you guys remember yesterday, all right, let's go to a higher term time frame here. But when we put in that low down here, we saw. Wait, hang on. This can't be right. There we go. Where's our low from yesterday? Aha. Here she is. When we put in that low from yesterday, guys, what did we see? We saw a lot of shorts shorting the bottom here. Millions of shorts shorting the bottom, the exact bottom, and millions of longs liquidated. We come up, we come back down, and we make a higher low into literally exactly the Fibonacci golden pocket retest. Would you look at this? Let's zoom in on it. Bam! Look at that. Right into the golden pocket. Right into the golden pocket. All right? And so from that point, we have now continued to make higher highs here and higher lows. I mean, even now, even after what just happened, we put in our low, we put in our high, put in our higher low, maybe even another higher high, and look at where we came down to, right? Remember, so this bounce right here, like from the initial daily bounce where we trapped all those shorts, we then came down and got a perfect bounce from the local golden pocket, right? Well, look at this. Would you even believe this? Now we take our fib from the low we made yesterday to the high we made this morning, and we bounce again from the golden pocket. This is not very bearish, even though the chart looks bearish. This, to me, is making me think Bitcoin could go for these highs again, all right? We're here, and we're ready. We're ready to take the profits. We're ready to squeeze the shorts, all right? Oof, man, I need a drink of Zevia. I should quit drinking this poisonous stuff. Just tastes so good, though. It's a vice. It's a vice, all right? But if a man's going to have a vice, let it be calorie-free, natural-flavored mystery soda. Never mind about the BPA in the can. Never mind about the natural flavors. Anything could be in it we don't know. Just lie to yourself. Say it's okay. At least I'm not drinking beer every day, right? At least I'm not drinking high fructose corn syrup. Sipping on lean, baby, if you know what I mean. I call it lean because it has no calories. Makes me feel like a trap artist. Now, let's get back to our Bitcoin chart. Yeah, look, guys, I think we could go for the highs, okay? There's just a few areas that I really want to be aware of, and that would be the golden pocket. All right, the 786. I really do think though, if we come up here, we're gonna push through. I think we're gonna push through. Could be wrong, but I think we're gonna push through. Here we go, baby. Let's watch it play out, baby. Let's watch it play out, man. Wow. Wow, here we go. Bitcoin, but shout out to everyone on X. All right, I was in this trade yesterday. I asked everybody, what should I do? I'm in this long. I could have closed it for $8,000 profit. I said, help. I'm long on Bitcoin. What should I do? I could close it now for an 8K profit or let it play out. If I let it play out, it will either stop me out at a $4,000 profit because my stop loss will take away some of my profits, or hit the TP, maybe even making a $15,000 profit. So we are here today, baby, to see if we can make that 15K. We are here today for the 15K. That's what I say. Any bears in the chat, y'all better go away because we're here to pump the Bitcoin price, baby. All right. Shout out to Han. He says, give me 38, baby. That's right. Give me 38. 1.2 thousand watchers. 320 likes. Come on, guys. Let's get the likes up to the watchers. All right. Like the dang stream. All right. If we can get 1,000. All right. If everyone likes the stream in the next 2 minutes, if we get 1,200 likes in the next 2 minutes, I will give away $1,000. All right. Now it's up to you guys. Literally, it's up to y'all. Watching, listening in the car on your phone. Like the dang stream. If we get 1,200 likes by 12:49 my time, we're doing the giveaway. Shout out to Dono Crypto. Can we play the pump music? Maybe. All right, so Ami Sama says we're going to dump. All right, Ami Sama. All right, shout out Dono Crypto. He says 38,500, baby. Let's do it. All right, shout out to Shane Steen. Triple thumbs up. Where can we short from? Well, okay. There's potential short scalps to be had, in my opinion, from here. You also could have taken a short from this CDW, or technically even this level. You could have taken a short from there. The next short trade I'm looking for is going to be a taking of the high, baby. A taking of the high. I'm looking to short above the high. Where's the high? Right over here. Anywhere above 38.2K, I'm interested in shorting. This golden pocket 786, it is a resistance. It could make for some scalps, but I'm convicted and persuaded from deep within my soul, USDT, that we're going to pump, baby. Shout out to Crypto Crank. Shout out to Bareket Marilgan. All right. All right, looks like we have 1 more minute to get those 1,200 likes, guys. 1 more minute to get the 1,200 likes. All right. All right, shout out to my man. He says we're hitting 42K next week. All right, let's do it. And remember, guys, remember, I'm still in that short. Still in that short from a few days ago. I think 2 days ago. Okay, so I'm in a schlong, baby, but I'm rooting for the Bulls. I'm rooting for the Bulls right now. Wow, basketballs. There's $250 million of liquidity at 38,126-ish. All right, money flow going down on the 5 second. All right, let's check out the 5 second, baby. First of all, let's get a little context. Some market cipher context. Bearish divergences. We have bearish divs. All right, objectively speaking, we have bearish divergences on the 24-minute time frame and down. But we have the money flow starting to cross to the upside here. And we also have what I like to call a bear trap going on right here. I think this is a bear trap. when you see a CDW like this, right? And then we kind of hang out. Typically, we start to float, and then BAM! All right? We're going to get the float, and BAM! This is what I'm looking for. 12-minute. You know, we've got some bearish divergences as well, money flow and momentum. All right, I'll be honest with you. I could see a bearish case in here. All right, I could see a bearish case. I could. And I'm prepared for it, all right? I'm prepared for the bear. But I'm rooting for the bulls. All right, let's go down to our 5-minute. Yeah, even the 5-minute has some bearish divs here. I just feel pumpy, baby. I just feel a little pumpy. I feel a little pump coming on. All right, could be wrong, all right? I don't know. But I feel a little pump, all right? And if this baby gets stopped out, well, if this long trade gets stopped out, guys, if you're in the Casper crew, you know where I'm looking to long next, baby. So if we get another dump here and these bearish divergences play out, let's not forget, right, that if we take this low right here, okay, we are going to have some extremely bullish divergence. So let's say we don't pump now, right? We dump. I'll bet you if we dump today and we take this low, now we have extremely bullish divergences, not only on the 12-minute, but on the 1 hour as well, guys. All right. So yeah, I'm still looking to take those highs, baby. And even if we dump again, well, anybody who's in the Casper Crew VIP Discord, you know where we're looking, right? We were looking for the bounce from the daily yesterday, 35,460. That's where we came down to. 35,460. We actually came down 35.5 on MEXC. A little bit lower than that on Bybit. All right. So shout out to the Casper Crew, because you guys know. You know where I'm looking to long next, baby. And we're going to have those divergences. I think it's looking pretty dang good. All right. Now we're keeping our eyes peeled on the market cipher B. Okay. Keeping our eyes peeled on the market cipher B. Yeah. Man, I got some ugly teeth, man. Whew. Man, it's a good thing I'm jacked. Otherwise, I wouldn't have a chance with Big Butts 28 or 6 Juanita. All right, shout out to James McLaughlin. Shout out to I feel a pump in my banana. Okay, let's keep it PG-13, baby. Will we have a Black Friday deal? Yes, we will. We're working on it right now in the Casper Crew. Behind the scenes, baby. We're cranking out the deals. All right. My goal right now on this long trade is to make $15,000. Looks like we didn't hit our goal, but here's a new goal. If we can get 1,200 likes in the next 2 minutes, I will give away $1,000. Come on, guys, like the dang stream. Just get some Invisalign. I can't. You know why, Beard and Gambling Hero? It's not just that my teeth are crooked. Actually, my teeth would be straight, but here's the problem. I have 2 extra teeth in here. All right, you can see it on this side. I have 2 lateral teeth on each side before my canine teeth. So on this side, you can see I got my front teeth, and then I got a lateral, and then the canine tooth. And on this side, I got 2 laterals, but they're on top of each other because there's not enough room in my dang mouth. Maybe malnourishment, I don't know. Maybe I'm a Nephilim, I got 2 sets of teeth, I don't know. I also have 6 fingers and 6 toes. And I'm also like 7'9". So maybe that's it, I don't know. All right, shout out to Long the Revolution, baby. We are pumping. Bitcoin pumping, baby. See, last night, if I had closed the dang long trade for an 8K profit, I could have now closed it for almost a 9K profit, baby. Come on, Bitcoin. We are pumping, baby. We're going to make this happen. We're going to dump. No, we're going to pump. Shout out to Everlasting. He had 7 extra teeth removed. How much does it cost for braces? I don't know. I don't care. I'm not getting them, man. I'm not getting them. I was dipped in radiation as a kid. That's true. Yeah. Sunshine Girl, you may want to buy your biddy back, Jason. Nah, I ain't buying it back, man. I ain't buying it back. Look, I'm well prepared for a pump up higher, but I still think a top is coming in soon, baby. You know, it's all about different time frame analysis. And I'm waiting for this price to pump, baby, live on the stream. Here we go. Come on, Bitcoin. In a few minutes, the pump begins, baby. All right. All right. Enki has been looking for me. LOL, James McLaughlin. I'm not into the Sumerian deities. Alright, here we go, baby. Bitcoin pumping. Bitcoin pumping. Come on. Let's check out the order flow. Let's go to the zero chart on the order flow. Here we go. Alright, let's see what happened here. So, wow. That's quite interesting. Oof. Alright, so we clearly have bearish... We clearly have some bearish CVD forming here, guys. That's actually... Dang, I hadn't looked at this order flow chart. This is bearish CVD. Because from... Wait, is this... Yeah, it actually is slightly bearish CVD, but I wouldn't actually consider it because of this decrease of OI here. Alright, we had 4.8 million longs open the VWAP. Looks like people are defending this VWAP right here. We had 5, 6, 7 million longs. Long that VWAP, man. People are looking to buy the dip. They're slurping up the dip. Alright, let's check out Market Cipher B once again. On the lower time frames, it's the 24. Let's go to our 1 minute. How's she looking? She's looking neutral, guys. I'll be honest. She looks neutral. Let's go to our 5 second. Oh, man. Alright, 5 second is giving us also kind of neutral looking right now. Alright? Kind of neutral looking right now. Alright. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to D Cryptos. He says, I speak Bible. Oh man, do I speak Bible, my friend. Man, you guys don't even know. Shout out to Dono Crypto. You're the man, bro. Alrighty, well, we're waiting for the Bitcoin pump to ensue. Alright, we're waiting for that pump to come on. We're waiting for that pump. We're gonna pump, baby. Okay? So DG wants 35K to fill his order. Alright, shout out to Sunshine Girl, God bless you. Shout out to Jessa P. Can you look at Dogecoin? Bitcoin TP? Alright, so here's the deal on the Bitcoin TP. Alright, I am looking to TP Bitcoin at these two price points. 37,800 and 38,700. That upper one is a little bit speculative. This one for sure. I'm taking out 2.2921 Bitcoin right there. I think it's going to be another like 4K or something. Give or take. Alright. Let's see if we can do it, guys. Shout out to Aaron G, the widest lats in the crypto space. He's also in a long and a short. God bless you, D Cryptos. God bless you in Jesus' name, my friend. Let's go, baby. Shout out to the shout outs. How do I have 0.1% taker? I think it's because I have high trading volume. I'm not really sure. All right, daytime crypto. Let's go, baby. Why do I go 72x? There's no reason for it. Am I an Orthodox Christian? I do not belong to the Orthodox Church. How do you calculate TP and stop loss? There's various ways, Yash. There's various ways. All right, if you guys want to learn all about risk management, okay, look, I just released this scalping mini course. All right, I just released the scalping mini course. It's 75 bucks. The principles from the scalping course can be used for any trading, all right? In this mini course, I go over how I use this strategy to make $24,000 in a month. About 6K every day. I didn't even trade every day for this strategy. I took weekends off, okay? I've been testing this strategy on a dedicated scalping account, but this strategy is basically my regular strategy just applied to a very small scalping time frame. When you get into the risk management aspect of this, guys, this is how you would set up a trade for any trade you take. All right, all this stuff that I go over in this very cheap, powerful trading course, all right? This is pretty much everything you need to know not to get wrecked. And also, guys, if you join the Casper Crew VIP Discord, where we give our setups, like this juicy one right here, not this one. This one, the long that I'm in now, level given in advance, okay? The Casper Crew VIP Discord has a mini beginner course in there that goes over position size, risk management, stop loss, everything you need to know to get started. This is where we do our VIP live streams multiple times a day. We got the instructors in there giving the juice, baby. All right? So, essentially, the way you're going to calculate your position size is you have to know where your stop loss goes. Then you're going to take the amount of money you want to risk in dollars, divide it by the stop loss in percent, and that will give you your position size you put on the trade. How do you calculate the TP? You want to make sure you're always going for more than a 2-to-1 risk-reward ratio, meaning you want to make sure that when you close that trade, regardless of how many TPs you have, all right, that final product of the trade, okay, is going to be more potential reward than risk. And then the way I set my TPs is based on support and resistance. Just based on support and resistance. So this for me was a massive TP already on the trade. Right? This level for me was a massive TP already on the long trade. More than half out there. Alright? More than half out. And because that was, if we take a look, when I got in here, down here, stop loss below the low originally, that was a 4.5 to 1 risk reward, okay? Meaning if I take out half the trade, it's a 2.25 more reward than I risked on that trade, okay? I took out a little bit more than half. So technically, I've already made more than I risked on it. My next TP is going to be up here. This is going to be a 10 to 1 risk reward, baby. All right, that's how you calculate it. That's shorthand for calculation, baby. How many miles do I walk during the stream? I don't know. But Bitcoin's going straight to 100K. Yeah, also, Jay Schlongen, if you bought the original course, my friend, all right? If you bought this original course, the 5-second scalping has been added to the end of it, all right? So if you already have this course, I just added the 5-second scalping strategy to the end. All right? Alrighty, baby. Get ready for liftoff, baby. Bitcoin's going straight to 100K. Shout out to Splashfire Films. Shout out to Aaron G. Shout out to Yash. Hope that helped you out, Yash. Hope that helped you out. Drew wants to know, don't you need to put a lot on the trade? Look, if here's the thing about scalping, right? If you're taking a scalp trade off the 5-second time frame using the strategy that I outlined in that mini series, you're literally looking to trade, okay? You're looking to trade an exact level, like literally to the dollar, which means your stop loss, most of the time my stop loss is less than 0.1%. Like 0.08%. 0.08%. Do you know what that means? You know what that means? 0.08%. That means if you have $1,000 in your account, right? And let's say you're risking 1% on MEXC, right? You have $1,000 in your account. You don't want to risk, let's say you don't want to risk more than $8 per trade. Means you could put 10 grand on the trade, man. You could 10x leverage your whole account, and if that stop loss gets hit, you lost $8. You see what I'm saying? So you're still risking $8, but you're putting 10 grand on the trade. You only have 1 grand. You're risking 1% of your stack. All right? And look at the power of this also. Let's say, right, you TP1. You're going to TP1 at a 3-to-1 risk reward. That's a 0.23% move. But guess what? Now you're making your profits on 10 grand. So even though it's a tiny little scalp trade and you're risking $8, it's no different than entering a trade like this where you have a 1% stop loss, right? You have a 1% stop loss. And now you're shooting for a move in order to get that 3-to-1 risk reward. You're going to have to shoot. Let's see here. All right, so in one trade, you need a 3% move. In the other trade, you need a 0.3% move, basically, a 0.2% move. You just made and risked the exact same amount of money. Right? You just made and risked the exact same amount of money. The difference is, when you're scalping these tiny time frames, it's like you're going to get a 0.2% move any time of day. You know what I'm saying? But this, you might not get that 3%. So that's why I think this can be nice, especially when the markets are doing nothing, guys. All right, Bitcoin dumping, baby. Bitcoin is not pumping. Bitcoin dumping. Oh, my goodness. Let's see the order flow. What's going on here, baby? We need some insights into these markets. Uh-oh. Dang it, they've ruined the fun for everybody. Look at all these longs opening up in the exact top. Wow. Wow. Got like 2 million longs opening up right here. Ruining it for everybody. The top longers ruin it for everybody. Come on, guys. Didn't your grandpa tell you not to buy high? Oh, man. Dang it. All right, let's see. All right, you know, there's a case to be made here that we do have some bearish absorption, and I'm hoping that we pump, all right? I'm convicted. I'm hoping for the pump. I want the pump. I need the pump. I desire the pump. That's why I go to the gym every day. All right? Shout out to Arnold, even though he became a flaming liberal. You know, I still admire the guy because he's Arnold. All right? Dang it. Man, I'm getting a little bit nervous here, guys. All right. I know, right? 1.3K people. We can't get 1,000 likes. Shout out to Andy from Bitcoin Census. Shout out to Mark Dutch. Man, Mark Dutch is a regular at every single crypto streamer on the internet. Shout out to Watoshi. He says, we pump. Man, I hope we pump. All right. Let's go, baby. Come on, Bitcoin. Here we go. Here we go. We're losing the POC, says Mike. All right. Shout out to CFX Trades. He says, keeping it real with the SpongeBob glasses, we need the pump song. You guys think the pump song could pump the Bitcoin price? Put a 1 in the chat right now. Put a 1 in the chat right now if you think the pump song can pump the Bitcoin price. Put a 1 in the chat right now. Put a 1 in the chat. We got a 1, baby. We got a 1. Put a 0 in the chat if you think it's not worth the pump song. We got a few 1s coming in, baby. Put a 0 in the chat if you don't think the pump song is going to be good. We got a 69 in here. We got some 0s. Karam Inan says no pump song. Vince 120, he says pump song. All right. Savage Trades says pump song. Benjamin Stanley says pump song. Jeanette says yes, the pump song. All right, we got the pumps. We got the pump song. All right. All right, let's see. Can we pump the Bitcoin price with the pump song? Let's check it out and let's try it. All right? Let's try it. All right. This is the pump song. Guaranteed to pump the Bitcoin price. Every single time, no matter what. 100% win rate strategy right here. Here we go, baby. Let's go. It's already working. Here we go. Let's pump. Here we go. Pumping it up, baby. Yeah. We gonna dump? We gonna dump? No. We're gonna pump, baby. Let's do it. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump. Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go. We're gonna dump, now we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, now we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, now we're gonna pump. Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Let's go down to the 1 second time frame. Look at those blue candles. Now, sometimes it does have a delayed effect, all right? But right now, it's working. Come on. We're gonna dump, no, we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, no, we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, no, we're gonna pump. Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go. We're gonna dump, no, we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, no, we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, no, we're gonna pump. Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go! Yeah! Alright, it's working, baby. We are pumping the Bitcoin price live on YouTube right now, ladies and gentlemen. Yo, 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 ladies and gentlemen. What's the market maker gonna do? Happy days. Shout out to Tino from Traders Reality. Shout out to Crypto Face. Shout out to Evan Aldo. Shout out to Tom Brown. Shout out to Sam Price, baby. All my fellow YouTube live streamers, pumping the Bitcoin! Here we go! Here we go! Here we go! We're gonna dump! No, we're gonna pump! We're gonna dump! Yeah, we're gonna pump! We're gonna dump! No, we're gonna pump! Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go! We're gonna dump, no, we're gonna pump! We're gonna dump, no, we're gonna pump! We're gonna dump, yeah, we're gonna pump! Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go! Yeah! 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 We're pumping Bitcoin, baby! We're pumping Bitcoin, baby! Yeah! We're pumping Bitcoin, baby! Yeah! We're pumping Bitcoin, baby! Are we gonna dump? No, we're gonna pump! Are we gonna dump? No, we're gonna pump! Now! Woo! Look, the entirety of the song, we pumped, baby! 100% win rate right here, baby. Alright, well, now the song's over, so there's no guarantee it continues, alright? No guarantee it continues after the pump song ends, guys. That's the song. It's only a 3-minute song. Alright? We tried to get progressive with it, but the producers at the record label said, nah, it has to stay under 3 minutes. Kids these days, they have no attention span. You know? We tried to add a little instrumental part. They said, no, this isn't 1970 anymore. You know? We just need the chorus a few times, maybe a little bit of an interlude. It's a short song, so the pump is short-lived, baby. But here we go. Pumping the Bitcoin price, baby. All right. Shout out to everybody in the chat. God bless you guys. All right, God bless you all. And, so guys, I love you all. I love you all. Shout out to 4Nats. Thank you for the sub, my friend. Thank you for the like. Yeah, my voice is shot, guys. I haven't been able to do the pump song so good lately. I don't know what it is. I think it's the fall weather. My vocal cords aren't lubricated. Alright, guys. Unfortunately, I do have to head out, guys. I have stuff to do. You know, gotta hang with the family. And so I'm gonna head out. But look, I do pray everyone has a wonderful weekend. May God bless you all in Jesus' name, even if you're not religious. May the Lord bless you. May He protect you. May He shine light upon you. May He have grace upon you. May the Lord turn His face towards you and give you wholeness. In Jesus' name. And look, I will see you guys next week at 42K or 33K. Peace!